Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin is a top about to come of $140,000 in the next few months. Today I'm going to be discussing BTC long term, short term. I'm going to also give you an update about altcoins and altcoin season. So give me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because we post one video about crypto trading and investing every single day. Guys, I want to show you straight away this very interesting fractal which we designed basically a few months ago. I kept saying since October, November that Bitcoin was following a fractal of from 2023 2024, so October 23 until March 24. It looks like we are following exactly what's happening right now. You can see that from here we had that little two tops over here, which is basically happening over here. If we're gonna repeat the same, I would say, scenario, we should be seeing like another top around March. So I guess we need to, of course, analyze every day. So stay tuned every day to see if this is gonna play out. I would be very happy to be able to say I predicted this in advance. But of course, Bitcoin right now is a little bit fluctuating because some uncertainty with Donald Trump not saying anything about the Bitcoin strategic reserve, which I'm going to tell you in a second that you should not be afraid at all. And also because of things like the FOMC meeting coming next week, there is a little bit of, I would say, uncertainty. So Bitcoin has been pretty much, floating around like here. You can see that yesterday we were talking about being in this channel over here short term. And of course, guys, as always, our VIP group, while Bitcoin is just fluctuating like that, we enter a few trades. Trading results, of course, talk for themselves. You can see my trading calls as well here from Ethereum, which of course went very, very well. Guys, we have an incredible high success in trading, day trading, swing trading. So if you want to be a part of a community where you're going to learn about trading crypto, you're going to also have magnificent very good calls, from myself and from my other pro members. And also you want detailed Bitcoin analysis, daily analysis, as well as altcoins, also spot trading, where to buy, where to sell altcoins long term, guys. Come to the VIP group, link in bio. You will not regret it. If you want, there's a description over here. You can see join the VIP group, and there is also like some trading results from since March 2024. Everything documented over here. But now let's go back into BTC and let's see what's happening right now. So the situation is the following: if Bitcoin is going to follow the same fractal as we are following right now since 2023-24, you can see we had the absolute bottom on the 22nd to 23rd of January. And guess what? Right now, we are on the 21st of January. So I'm not going to say the bottom is in because, of course, nobody can know and can predict the future. I'm not going to be the one of these gurus telling you, oh, I know exactly where Bitcoin is going to go. But I would say, like, in terms of data, it's showing me that the bottom could be likely in. To say that we broke this very important resistance over here. We went up to here. We then went down again. Maybe I could be expecting something like that. Maybe I could be expecting maybe in the next few days a little bit of a retracement in the maybe $98,000 area. But then if history is about to repeat itself, we should be seeing another push to the upside. With the first target being $120,000. That's going to be our first target. And then if we're going to follow the same logarithmic pattern, because logarithmic patterns work very well in longer time frame compared to regular patterns, what we could be seeing could be an extension, like maybe reaching an extension for Bitcoin of Fibonacci between the 2.618 to the 3.618, which is in between $140,000 and $160,000. Am I going to wait for my portfolio to sell 100% of my Bitcoins and that level? Absolutely not. What I'm going to do, probably I'm going to get rid of my Bitcoin around 120,000. I'm going to be out of the market. Does it go to 300,000? Really, I'm going to be all happy for you guys if you're going to hold until 300,000. For my risk to reward, I'm not interested in holding for that long. I'm probably going to have more interest into altcoins. But that's what I want to see. If also the same pattern is going to repeat from here, you can see that we had a peak. It was a peak around this area over here. So you can see that we're starting in October from here. The RSI, look at the RSI, was down to here. I'm gonna make it a bit bigger so you can see better. So the RSI was up to here around October 2023. Then it went down, all the way down, okay, like down to this area here. He found the bottom around this area, and then he went for another impulse to the upside, and he found a second top. Right now, if you have a look at the same fractal, okay, so we had the first top over here. You can see this very, very well. We had a second bottom, which was down, basically corresponds to this one here, down to here when we went to $90,000, $89,000. And now, if history is about to repeat, what we could be seeing from here is going to be another top up to here. Just bear in mind this, that if you look at the RSI from here, it's showing you something like that, and then a big dip down to here, and then a push. So what could be seen as well, maybe it could be one more down to this area to scare everybody out, maybe down to $96,000, $97,000. And then finally, a big push to the upside. And when this happened, if you probably remember well, alt season, we had it like a mini alt season. So everything looks like is about to repeat again. No financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you the data, the objective data of what happened there and what could be happening if the same thing is about to happen. But that's what it could be. Now, what is going to be the main catalyst for us to go to 120, 130,000? Of course, one is going to be the Donald Trump talking about a Bitcoin strategic reserve, which I believe is going to come. Second of all, is going to be the FOMC meeting, because on the 28th, we're going to have the FOMC meeting. The Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates or they're going to keep them unchanged. I can tell you already, either going to keep them unchanged. I don't see much volatility in the market. I'm not going to see a downturn like that or like a massive sell-off, but rather maybe a little bit more of a choppiness around, and then probably we're going to go up for the next FOMC meeting. But if they're going to cut interest rates at that meeting, I really can see a big parabolic move to start, because basically that rate cut is going to imply two things. Number one is going to imply that with the rate cuts, the US dollar value is going to go down. So, for example, the DXY right now, okay, you can see that this is the dollar currency index. In general, whenever you cut interest rates, this one goes down. Okay, so interest rates goes down, dollar goes down. And you can see from here, we have been like, almost like, topping up. Maybe you can try one more attempt up to here, but eventually we'll have to roll over, which of course, whenever this one goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So that's already a very good sign of seeing some weakness in the DXY. So if they're gonna cut rates, this is gonna go down. Very, very good for crypto. Second one, of course, is the US 10 years government bonds yield as well. Again, this one is a fixed income. So whenever this one goes down, it means that lots of institutions are taking away money from fixed income and put them into risk assets. Why? Because they see the opportunity. They see that, for example, why would you keep your bonds and getting 4.5% per annum, where I can go and have some spare cash and I can make 30% in like a few months? Of course, investors are going to take money away from here and I'm going to put them into crypto and stocks. And if you probably remember what I said a few days ago, I said that we printed a potential bearish engulfing candle here, which in general signifies a downturn. Remember, this one is a very good leading indicator to tell you what is about to come. So if this is going to continue to trend to the downside, that's going to be very good for crypto and stocks, and we should be seeing higher price. Now, let's have a look at short term as well, what's happening with Bitcoin, so we can have a proper, clear assessment. As I was saying yesterday as well, we are into this ascending channel, and I said, if you're going to break the channel, probably we're going to go lower. If you're going to stay within the channel, we are fine. So right now we need to understand, where are we going to go and continue higher this way like that, or are we going to see a breakdown of the channel? And this is very important, right? Because if you are a trader, like a short-term trader, and you want to open a futures, like I always said to my VIP group guys, every time, we are a group of professional traders. We are not gamblers. We are professionals. I teach really what I learned the proper way to trade, and which is basically to wait for the right moment. Right now, if I'm about to open a trade on Bitcoin, this is not the right moment, because you are everything, all the metrics right are telling you that we could either go to here or go to here. Always have a look at the extremes. Try to go into an extreme where you're going to have a statistical advantage. Don't go in the middle thinking, oh, but Andrea told me that from here we're going to go to 120K. Well, what if we're going to go to 80K? Okay, so very important to wait, to wait, to wait. I keep saying this. Don't try to jump into a trade just based because you think that Donald Trump is going to go and say something about the strategic reserve. Wait patiently for the right moment. Now, short term, that's what I can see. Maybe you could be seeing something like that, push up to the upside. If this one breaks, we're going to go down to here, 96,000, 97,000, and then up again. But overall, right now, the macro structure looks quite bullish. I would say that maybe we need a catalyst like Donald Trump with the strategic reserve and the FOMC meeting getting positive, and then we should be able to go and see a new all-time high around 120,000. Something which is also making me, I would say, quite happy is the fact that they started to, like our friends institution, they started to buy again. You can see that right now we had a very nice buy over here of a positive delta of 2,230 delta, positive delta volume, which is over here when we went down to roughly this area over here, which was like at $90,000, right? In general, this signifies a potential local bottom. You can see now we have positive delta, and looks good, looks very, very good. And yesterday I was saying as well that although we had a big sell-off to the downside, we had like a big pump, then we had a big sell-off. I want to show you why I was actually quite bullish, and I thought, maybe we're going to go down to 99. We're gonna go to 99 and then have a big rebound. Of course, guys, everything documented in the VIP group. By the way, let me see who actually made it already. Here we go. Shellcat, one of our pro traders, 22% in a day. You can see that in our Bitcoin analysis that I was saying over here, I was writing everything here. So 98, 98, 99. I was explaining here with the liquidity heat map. That's technically speaking, we were opening long around 1999K. We went down to 100 and then we pumped up like crazy. And right now, what I like is the fact that yesterday we had a huge volume candle over here, green volume candle, although we had a rejection from here, which is meaning that there's so many buyers compared to sellers, and we had like a positive delta of 1,200 positive volume delta, which means that buyers are in control now. So if you're going to try to keep this positive delta, you can see, look, 1.3 thousand, 770, 84. That's good. That's good because you can see like they're actually buying, like, they're buying over here. We had a minus 2,000 over here when we went to the bottom, then 500, 2,000. That's very good. If you're going to continue with this, we should be seeing we should be continuing higher. That's what I want to see from now. Now, another thing which, of course, you're all interested is about altcoins. Altcoin season. Let's have a look at altcoin season now. One I like to watch all the time is others like the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum and the top 10 altcoins. And you can see that from right now from here, looks like once we're going to be able to break this area from here at 460 billion, we should be seeing a very strong movement to the upside. For example, this probably looks like an inverted head and shoulder, cup and handle. I don't know how you want to call it, but hypothetically, if Bitcoin is going to go to 120, 140, I should not, how do I say, I will not be surprised if we're going to go up to probably 750 billion, 800 billion with our altcoins. Some people are saying we're going to go way, way higher. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. For me, my first target is going to be 750 billions. I'm a professional. I'm a realist. I don't want to come to this channel. That's a serious channel. I don't want to throw targets like 5 trillion, 6 trillion. If it happens, great. But right now, I want to show you the technicals, what they are telling me right now. And the technicals are saying we could see like, a potential bull flag from here, bring it to like, 750, cup and handle, inverted head and shoulder, brings it to 750. So my target from now is going to be potentially over here, even because you can see from here that 780, let's put it this way, that we basically went and broke this important resistance here. So right now, as I said before, we're just retesting the resistance here. It looks like it's about to do this, like it went up, retested the resistance. It's going to continue now because now it's support. It's going to continue higher, and so on. You could be doing even this if you want. Okay, nothing is going to change, but macro-wise, it looks like altcoins should be going higher. A great example of this could be also, for example, Solana. Solana, you can see we are pretty much sitting very close to all-time high. Even here, demonstrate a very important cup and handle pattern, and also a potential bull flag. You can see the bull flag coming over here. I'm gonna get my brush, bull flag. It's here. In general, the way you calculate is go from here to here. The pole should be the same, which brings you to the 1.61 Fibonacci extension at $400. The cup and handle as well, if you measure the cup, brings you exactly at that point. If I bring it over here at $400, to me, my first target, to be honest, if Bitcoin is going to go to 120K, I could see Solana go to $400. Then I'm probably going to see a peaked RSI as well going around this area. You can see that in general with Solana, when we went up to this area also over here, as always signifies like a local top. So probably from there, once we're going to go to 400, if we're going to go to 400, we should be seeing the RSI maybe going up to here, then have like a local top, maybe doing something like that. And then I guess, we had to assess later on. That's going to be very important. So, guys, to summarize, and last thing I want to show you, the Ethereum, everybody's talking about ETH. People are unsure. They say like, it's going to go down and, it's not going to recover anymore. The chart looks terrible. I don't know, guys. To me, this chart over here on Ethereum, at the moment, I'm not changing my bias. I think that there is something telling me right now that ETH price has been suppressed. Like the purple is trying not to push Ethereum to the upside because of the variety of reasons. One, like if I tell you from a fundamental point of view, is going to be that basically why they shouldn't pump Ethereum. I mean, it's the mother of all the altcoins that everything is just built on. Like every possible, blockchain technology is pretty much, all built on Ethereum. So why they shouldn't pump this? Second of all, looks exactly like he's really mimicking what happened to Bitcoin before when he went to 117, $10,000. Right now is really telling you that 7,500 could be a definite target. If it's gonna play out, like that, you should be able to go up to this area, maybe around around April, something like that. And also, there is something very, very important which I'm observing right now is the fact that this is the Trump World Liberty Finance that they just bought 24 million worth of Ethereum. So they are holding the Trump Foundation, Eric Trump, and all the Trump, family. They are holding $188 million in Ethereum. Now, Ash Crypto saying something big is cooking. Well, again, it's impossible to know is going to go to all-time high. Is this true? Whatever. But at the same time, you need to understand what are the big boys doing. And trust me, Eric Trump is not stupid. Like, let's put it this way. They probably have some insider information that they're not stupid. So I would say that the question I'm asking myself, you should ask yourself as well, is why are they buying all of this Ethereum? And of course, I can't provide financial advice, but I'm asking you, have you got Ethereum in your portfolio? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments, because that's quite, I would say, remarkable that they're collecting all of this. Again, maybe they're just, I don't know, trying to, I don't know, they don't even know themselves, but at the same time, to me, everything is screaming that Ethereum should be going higher. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong in the past, but I guess we just had to wait and see in the next few months how they're going to unfold. February, March are usually quite bullish for crypto if we're going to repeat the same pattern. And I guess we will wait and see. And of course, every day, doesn't matter where the market goes, to be honest, because with the VIP group guys, we are shorting, we are longing, we're making money either way. So every day we're making money, and that's the best thing. Anyway, guys, I really hope you're gonna have a great day. Thank you for watching. I really hope it was a helpful video. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.